My name is Melissa. I served in the Army National Guard. I served from 2000 to 2008. When I was in Iraq, it was about, I could be wrong on the ratio, but this is how it felt, it was about 100 men to one woman. It doesn't matter what the woman looks like, all the guys are hitting on you constantly. Unfortunately, I suffered military sexual trauma, and that's played a huge aspect in the rest of my life. Somebody else in my unit had suffered a military sexual trauma as well, and she reported it. I chose not to report mine because I saw what she went through. She got taken off of her duty. She was put on a different duty. Her weapon was taken away. She was ridiculed by other soldiers, like, it didn't happen, you put yourself in this position, so why say anything at all? When I first got back, I didn't say anything to anybody. My now husband and I were kind of engaged at the time. It played a really big effect when I did come home and leave. I didn't want him to be anywhere near me. I didn't want him to touch me, but I couldn't explain to him why. But I was also having a lot of trouble really just getting back into society, not sleeping, anger issues, just because I wasn't dealing with anything. I was just bottling it all up. I started to get depressed. I'm not worth anything. I don't think I feel anything anymore. I don't feel happy, I don't feel sad, I'm not feeling like I feel pain, I'm not feeling like I feel anything. It was kind of a combination of me and my husband. I couldn't take it anymore. I wasn't sleeping, I was frustrated. So he's like, this isn't you. What is going on? Do you need to go talk to somebody? Do you need to go get help? And finally I just said, yes, I do. I basically rolled into the VA on a Friday at 4:30, and I was like, I need to see somebody, I can't. I had a full mental breakdown. I talked to somebody, they got me an appointment, I think the next week, with a different mental health specialist. They put me on some medication, an antidepressant and an anti-anxiety. Talking to somebody who is professionally trained to kind of help understand more is great. I didn't open up about the military sexual trauma at that point. I just talked about the not sleeping and some of the other issues. When I started to feel really comfortable, then I opened up about that. It was like a weight was lifted, like, oh my God, finally somebody else knows besides me. I really started to feel comfortable with, okay, it happened, we're fixing it, I can start to move on from this. I think it was at about the year mark, I opened up to my husband about what had actually happened, and it started to make more sense to him. So he has become very, very supportive over the years. Even though he doesn't understand it, because he's never been through it, now that he sees what, the VA and all the other organizations can do for me, he has no problem stepping up and saying, hey, my wife's struggling right now. She needs help. You've got to find what works best for you, and trying different things is going to be what helps you do that. My advice is somebody who has gone through something similar like this that hasn't said anything yet would be, one, you have a voice. Just because you haven't said anything yet doesn't mean you can't. Just find your voice and say something to help you get it off your chest and get the secret out there so you're not holding that in and making yourself feel like you're holding it.